Donald Trump has pissed off a lot of people. Obviously, we know that. But now it is about his TV show. Now, the TV show was the one thing that everyone universally said.
You're fired.
Yeah, everyone said we liked Apprentice, right? Well, the issue now is that Donald Trump will remain executive producer of The Apprentice. And we've known this for several months now. You know, Harvey shot a special you saw on, I'm sure you saw on Fox News.
Objectified
Donald Trump.
Look at Harvey in a suit.
And one of the things they talked about while they were there back in September was Harvey asked him that, was he going to remain on Apprentice? He gave us an answer, and people are really bent out of shape about this and think that it's not very presidential. Here is Donald's answer.
If the new version of The Apprentice doesn't work out, does it make you sad, or does it make you kind of feel, it was me?
Well, I'd like to see it work out, and I have a big stake in the show.
Right.
Okay, so from that step, from a financial point, you know, I make a lot of money if it works out. So I hope it works out, but no, I think it'll be fine. I hope it's going to work out. I hope Arnold does well.
Well,
Okay,
there's your answer back in a couple of months ago, and now Kellyanne Conway, his spokesperson, has come out and said that he plans on doing it in his, quote, spare time. That some presidents have golfed or played basketball or whatever else. That's their leisure activities. But Donald, it's what she's kind of insinuating. He's a workaholic. He likes to make money and he likes to work, and then he plans on doing this just like any other president.
You know, look, I think the objection here is twofold. One is the amount of time that it would take, and then the other is about making the money. So let's just take each of those.
How much spare time will Mr. Trump have?
The taking time issue is not a problem because what we're told is that Donald Trump will not be involved in the actual production, day-to-day or otherwise, at all, will not be involved in the production of Celebrity Apprentice. The upcoming season, Arnold's first, is done anyway, but as far as future seasons, he will not be involved.
And he didn't have anything to do with Arnold's season as well,
right, and didn't have anything to do with that one either. So it's not going to be a time issue. That's not going to be anything where it's going to be a time suck, which is weird because of the way Kellyanne Conway said that. She did make it seem like he was going to be spending time doing this. We're told absolutely not. He's not going to be involved. Now, the money side of it. What we're told is, look, this is not unlike any other president. Presidents go in office and they have business deals, and they continue to make money off their business deals.
Like Carter was used an example. He was a peanut farmer.
Yep, was a peanut farmer. And look, they can make money off of previous business deals, and it's not an issue. I think, and that's true, but I think what some people are looking at is, does it create a conflict? In this case, I don't think so. I mean,
you know what the reality of this is? The reality of this is that this is pretty much a non-issue. This is like...
It's a non-story. You know, Van, what we are told is non-story.
Yeah, it's a non-issue. The reality is that, you know, over the course of the last amount of times, you have a lot of reasons to have political differences with Donald Trump and stuff like that. This is something the guy's been doing for a very long time, and he had a business situation to where he was involved with it, or his name was going to be attached to it. And as long as he's not, you know, leveraging that against something in a conflict of interest, he's one of the producers.
Don't you think that it kind of is a little unpresidential to be an executive producer on a reality show while sitting in office? And look, I don't know if I can absolutely give the, you know, the kind of lawyer point of it, or the legal aspect of it, but just feels wrong. It doesn't feel presidential.
But that's what his job was. That was part of his career before. Right. And other presidents had other careers before they got in office.
But now he is the president, and that's a big enough job.
But there's no way.
It feels unpresidential.
I think the America kind of had their say on that. You know what I mean? And the moment that America put a reality television star in there, you can't expect him to disavow himself. He's the guy that he is.
Do you think Ronald Reagan didn't get royalty checks off his movies while he was in office? That was his job before. To passively be accepting a check is okay. That's exactly what's happening here. He's passively getting a check.
Well, I don't know that to be true, because Kellyanne said he was going to work on it in his spare time, and I know Donald has got a huge ego, and if he decides one day that he wants to go make an appearance on The Apprentice to make a few extra dollars, he's going to do it.
Hey, this is Dana Carter from Los Angeles, California. I kind of think it's really not an issue right now. You know, Donald has always had this. This is his bread and butter. This is, you know, like he made, you know, emphasis to Harvey. This is about his money. And so he's going to watch over the show. He's going to do what he can to maintain ratings or make it even higher, just because he is president now. But we would just have to see, because there's no real laws or rules in place who says, you know, he can't come back and, you know, be the president and run the show and do all these things. Well, it's not presidential, you know, to some degree, but at the same time, he did not take the regular course that most people take to become president. So we have to allow Donald to some degree be Donald, and just roll with the punches for now, because we all on this roller coaster ride and we got to accept it.
I will say this, the only place, that's very well said, but the only time that I think there could be a conflict, you imagine this, if somehow the president had the power to do this, to say that that's it, nothing but reality shows will air on television, and that's it. Then you go, all right, that's a conflict, but that's not the case. It's
but what if he decides one day? What if he decides one day during his time slot he can show pornography?
I was pointing out how ridiculous.
What if he makes a presidential thing where he says for that hour you can do pornography for that 1 hour of The Apprentice, and I'm allowing it as an executive order?
Whoa! Wait! Did you say executive order for pornography?
Well, I'm just saying, what if he decides that for ratings?
We should move on. These hypotheticals could go on forever.